Have you ever wondered what it would be like to be trapped inside of a mansion that was filled with horrible physics and science-defying nonsense?
I have played Resident Evil, so I kind of already understand it.
I guess that's a good point. The amount of jump scares in this game, which is the Bellows, is terrible.
There's a lot terrible, or like, there's not enough terrible?
There's just like one jump scare after another. And like everything like goes off and does its own thing. It's nuts.
So it was scary.
It was definitely scary, and there's a lot of times where I'm like, no, I'm not going to look behind me. I know that's what you want me to do. I'm not going to do it.
Well, that's good.
Hey guys, I'm Crypto Spook.
And this is Moriarty, and I really like it when Crypto plays horror games. They're always the best. Were you moving backwards?
No!
So you refused to turn around and just moved straight backwards.
I did. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna like side strafe this guy.
You didn't know he was there.
If you can't see it, then it's not there.
So was there any good scream moments for you?
I think there was one. There was one moment where I definitely yelled.
Yelled or screamed?
I don't know. You could really say it was either.
You've tried a couple of horror games now. What do you think of horror in VR?
Oh my god, I don't like them. It's so scary. Like, I'm a pretty brave guy, you know? I've like gone to war and stuff, but there's nothing that can really prepare you for being trapped inside of a headset. As I will say again, the most realistic thing humanity has yet made.
And you're stuck in this thing with creepy stuff happening.
You absolutely are.
But you've tried a lot of them now, so what do you think? Are they good?
They're good. If you want to like freak yourself out, I recommend you get yourself a Vive, live by yourself, turn off all the lights in your house.
Oh no.
Put your dog in the backyard.
No, you can't do that.
Make sure it's Friday the 13th and turn off all the other lights in your room and, you know, just watch, you know, hop into one of these things. And make sure you've got some real good high-quality speakers attached to your head, and maybe even reproject it through another set of speakers on your desktop, just so you get really encompassed in the sound, because the sound is what does it. The sound is absolutely what makes your brain go, you know what? What my eyes are seeing is pretty real, because I've got 360 degrees of audio intelligence that say the exact same thing is going on around me.
All right.
So you're there. It's real.
So how does this one stack up then?
I actually managed to get much further into this one, so that was good, right? I think the other one I wound up just quitting out of. I was like, I can't do it, man. I quit. I'm out.
Most of the time, when it comes to a horror game, I am conveniently too busy to record it. And Crypto has to do that. And when he does, it's almost always 15 minutes later he goes, yep, got enough, we're done.
Yeah, it's not fun, man. It is not. Can you just imagine if you were in the real world and this stuff was happening? Because, yeah, these graphics look pretty okay, but I will tell you that they were very much so much better inside the HMD.
So at that point you refuse to look forward, huh?
A little bit, maybe.
I feel like,
oh, that's cool.
like you're trying to game the game by not looking where it wants you to so that you don't get scared.
They have complete control over where you look, so you'll eventually have to look in that direction. There's nothing you can do about it. Oh, yeah, that was it right there.
So that frightened you.
Oh, God, yeah. Oh, shit. Oh. Okay. Didn't really see that coming.
Oh, so what is this game about?
I am not entirely sure. I'm gonna say blacksmithing because the name is the Bellows.
Funny.
Work the bellows, Mr. Frodo!
Can anything kill you, or is this really more of an exploration experience?
I think it's an exploration experience. It's highly scripted. There's actually 3 different versions of it. There was the Legacy version. This is the Vive optimized version, which is the new one they just came out with. And then there's also one called the Virtuix Omni.
Yeah, that's the one that you run on the treadmill.
Oh, is that what that is? Because I tried to play that one at first and I couldn't move, and I was like, what the hell's up with this game?
I approve of this game making you scared, though, with such, admittedly, not the best graphics.
Yeah, the graphics weren't that great, but they also weren't bad. They certainly weren't bad. You know what? I think that you should try it, and then let me know what you think.
I'm gonna get right on that. I'm trying it right now. Yep, I'm done.
You're lying. You're a liar. There's only one type of locomotion, and that is the keypad movement, thumbpad movement.
Mm-hmm.
It worked well for me. I don't know if you would enjoy it.
I really enjoy watching you play these horror games I think they're really, really fun to watch you play. I don't have a whole lot of interest in them myself.
Neither do I!
While you are a huge fan of VR horror games and you love playing them, please, developers, send us your horror games. But they gotta be before the game comes out. That way I have a reason to make him play them on a schedule. So send them to me, absolutely. We'll get him to play them. But I just don't have a whole lot of interest in playing them myself.
You know, I think Moriarty should be forced and or required to play these.
You know what's interesting is we did get 50 comments on that video for Stifle.
You know, and how many of them were from the same people? That is not...
We didn't clarify. We got the 50 comments, which means that you actually need to do a live stream VR version of Stifle.
Well, I'll think about it.
Letting down the fans.
I don't even know if that's an option yet. It probably is.
We'd have to do it in Revive. Horror games, definitely cool to watch. Still not for me. I didn't really enjoy even playing The Visitor, and that's a horror game where you don't move.
Now, comparatively, this one was way scarier than that one. And then that other one, like where you're inside the living room of that house, yeah, that one was also way scarier. But they did a much better job with the ambiance on that one.
See, you're becoming the VR horror expert.
Shut up. I am not.
Oh, we're going to pigeonhole you, buddy. So there you go, guys. That's the Bellows. Let us know about the best horror game that you've played in VR. And if you haven't played a horror game in VR, let us know about the best children's game you've played.
And if you haven't played a VR horror game yet, go play this one. It's free.
If you like it, like it. If you don't like it, don't like it. Don't forget to check out the Patreon. Don't forget to subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, you'll know because you're not subscribed. So if you click subscribe, it will say that you're subscribed, and then you know that you've subscribed. Come visit us on the Discord, and as always,
We'll see you on the next one.